Decentralization, open source protocols, governance, these are the things that we joined crypto for. It's not just here to make money, just here to do this, especially if you're in Cardano and Ergo. We went out of our way to get into Cardano and Ergo because of these three things, and I want to talk about them a little bit in this video. Now, Cardano and Ergo have already done very good jobs at trying to implement things like governance and decentralization and open sourceness. We have things like Catalyst proposal going on currently up until September 14th. We have things like projects implementing governance frameworks and allowing users to have a say, to vote, to try and change the direction of protocols as they see fit, and give access to people who really need access and make a vote a fair vote. With all this being said, and with Cardano and Ergo already doing a great job of these things, I think that we can do better. I think we can provide more easier tooling, easier access, better education for projects, whether they don't have enough funding to implement their own governance structure, whether they want an already prepackaged solution, whether they're an NFT project or a meme token or just a Discord community that wants a simpler, easier, open source way to do this. I think we can provide better resources for that, and I want to highlight one proposal in the Fund 10 Catalyst round that I think you should look at. This project is Paideia. The reason I'm highlighting it is one, they're an open source, decentralized, trustless DAO management solution that also has education on DAOs. So not only do they have things like governance frameworks, token staking frameworks, token release frameworks, tons and tons of things, but they also have education to go with what is a DAO, how does all this work, what are your options, what can you do with it. Upon all of that, they're also already live on Ergo. They have a minimum viable product. They have we have meme tokens using it. We have NFT projects using it for their governance frameworks. People can submit proposals and then they go and vote on it either in the app or sometimes they vote on it in Discord, and it has the ability to do things based on how the DAO decides to work. Now, if you're not familiar with what a DAO is, it means decentralized autonomous organization, and basically it's like giving code the control of the project and letting the founders and the community holders and the token holders or the NFT holders all different but equal levels of access. So right now, we don't have a lot of management suites for this. So sometimes your governance framework is controlled by multi-sig wallets, or the users are kind of trusting the founder to send tokens or do things that they vote on. DAO management suites essentially take this trust out of founders' hands, it takes it out of community members' hands, and it puts it in the hands of smart contract code that can be voted on and changed through votes. When a vote goes through, or when a vote passes a certain threshold that you set, whether it be 70% of voters or 51% of the votes, etc., different things happen. The smart contract acts in an if-then statement sense. So if vote goes through, coins are sent here, funds are sent here, things are staked, things are done, NFTs are burned, all these different options you have with a DAO management solution. DAOs have their own section in the Cardano Fund 10 proposal also called DAOs Love Cardano, and in there you can see all the different proposals related to DAOs or people wanting to build DAOs and stuff like that. Paideia's proposals in there as well, and I just want to highlight why I think it's one of the better DAO proposals that we could be voting for, because they've already done stuff on Ergo and they just want to build it again on Cardano. They want to bring what's already built to Cardano, which I think is a huge advantage for making this proposal worth our ADA. If you look at Paideia's website, you can see a ton of things about DAOs and what this project is about. You can launch their application and see people or projects already using the DAO management suite and how they're using it. And then you can see things about their educational resources on how to use DAOs and what these are and what kind of options people have. So I really already like what this Paideia group has built on Ergo, and I would really think that this kind of work is very translatable to Cardano, and it's very worth the ADA that they're asking for. Furthermore, the Paideia team has already shown stellar work in Ergo, and I think they would do the same thing in Cardano. The team leader, Marty, has shown stellar work, and the rest of the team, there's about 5 or 10 people working, all have years of experience in the crypto world, and Paideia is not the only thing that they built. They built Paideia, they built and or worked on multiple other projects, including Crux Finance, which is the tap tools of Ergo, ErgoPad, which is an IDO protocol on Ergo, Coinecta, and then I think they've helped fund and invest in other projects, including things like Spectrum Finance, which is a DEX on Ergo and Cardano, and other things like that. So it just makes sense in my mind to use a DAO management solution on Cardano that's already been built on our sister chain, Ergo. To close out this video, I want to talk about the actual proposal that Paideia has put forward, just so we can look at it together and highlight some of the things that they're talking about here. So the main reason that they made this proposal is that Cardano lacks decentralized, open, trustless DAO management solutions that are very, very simple, very, very easy to use and implement for normal average users, like normal projects with normal business people, not high-end developers. Okay, so this is something that they're trying to aim. They're looking to raise 850,000 ADA, which is probably like around $200,000 if Cardano's like worth a quarter, right? So around 200 grand, and they think the project will take around 12 months estimated. They've cut some of the excess funding out. They were originally asking for like 1 million ADA, but they've cut some marketing, cut some this and that to make this really just about the product and what the product can provide for Cardano. Furthermore, they've done, in their proposal, you can see they talk about like GPL licensing, I think it's called, which is basically open source code that says they're going to make open source code, which we should only vote on Cardano or Catalyst proposals that are open source, so we can at least keep the things that we paid for, right? So Paideia's proposal is like this GPL certified, where their code and what they work on is going to be open sourced, and anyone can use it as long as they make their project open source. So this is one of the best things we should be doing in our voting proposals. But furthermore, they talk about how their main goal is to provide a simple, easy to use, open, decentralized, trustless DAO management solution that is the best of what they can provide on Cardano. I think this is a great thing and a great solution to solve, to provide deep, deep, long-term value to the Cardano ecosystem and the projects on Cardano. They aim to measure the success of this by talking about like how DAO total value locked grows, how many users are using DAOs, how many projects are using DAOs, and they talk about things like, Catalyst asks, what is your feasibility of the project? What risks are there? And I think a lot of the feasibility and risks are diminished when you have a team that's already built a project looking to bring it to a new blockchain, okay? It's not like we're investing in Marty and the team for the first time building their MVP. They've already built the MVP. Based on their cost breakdown, what they're looking to provide, what the Cardano ecosystem can extract from this, and what the Cardano ecosystem will get long-term, not just short-term, but open source code, DAO management solution for projects, so maybe we can have more meme coin season, more NFT season, all these different things, and really push Cardano in a decentralized way. I think Paideia's proposal is a great value for the money. If you haven't voted on Catalyst, I highly suggest you at least take a look at this one. Or if you have voted, go back and look at this one again. I think, I'm going to put the link to this proposal down in the description. And there's only a few more days of Catalyst voting proposal out. So I just want to make a quick video and highlight one that I really appreciate and think is a very good thing for the Cardano community. Other than that, I hope that Catalyst goes well, and I'm excited to see who gets the funding, who doesn't, and what comes from Catalyst Fund 10. I think a lot of great projects are going to come from this, and Cardano is getting ready for the best bull run of its entire life. All right, if you enjoyed the video, click the link down below, go to the Catalyst 10 Fund proposal for Paideia, look at it, check it out, especially if you haven't done anything on Catalyst yet. Other than that, I hope you have a great weekend, hope this video provided you value, and we will see you in the next video.